Hey, MegaMel here. I'm talking quiet because I've got a big herd of Rocky Mountain Bighorn Sheep right down there behind me. I hope you can spot them. There's some really nice ones there. There's a herd of 60 or so that hang out up here on the scar at the end of the Garden of the Gods Road in Colorado Springs. It's the fourth Monday, or fourth or fifth Monday, and about 32 degrees, 34 maybe. Feels pretty nice out here. I got a little hot actually hiking up, and I'm going to go into the top of the scar, maybe 1,000 feet up there, approximately 800 feet anyway, for a nice hike today overlooking Colorado Springs. But what I'm out here really specifically to do is cover chapter 8 in my MegaMel Losing Weight book, and if those bighorns stay there, I'll zoom in on at the end of the story here. And this is a short story. It's all about eating out. Sandy and I lived in Germany for a few years, and I traveled around on business. On one of my trips to Paris, I remember really clearly it was just a feeding frenzy. I had desserts for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even another dessert for a late night snack. It was really out of hand. I was just like, I guess, caught up in the excitement of the travel and the free food paid for by my company, and the delicious French food. So it's just a pretty crazy thing. So my tip on eating out is think through your eating plan before you go on a trip, before you go to a restaurant, and plan on sensible eating. And if you can, share that meal with your spouse or friend so that you really don't overload on the amount of food you eat. And if you can't share it, ask the restaurant, can I just pay for a half order of that particular meal? You know, it may not be but a 20% discount, maybe half or a little bit more quantities. It'll be plenty in almost every situation, plenty of food for you. So in fact, most restaurants want to give you, well, those bighorns are just ignoring me. Most restaurants just want to give you a lot of food so you go away happy and passing on to your friends and neighbors how wonderful it is and how much big portions they give you. Well, that's not what you want, especially if you're wanting to lose weight. If you want to gain some weight, maybe that's a good thing. But we're talking about losing weight. So they're going to give you a lot more food than you really need, and just try to avoid that by sharing or getting in a half order. And now, breakfast buffets, or any buffet as far as that goes. If you have a choice, don't take it. Just avoid it. If you can order off the menu, just do that, because think about it. You're ordering the breakfast buffet for $12 or $15. Yeah, it's fantastic. They have everything you could ever possibly want, but you're paying big bucks. You're doing all the work, and they're probably going to expect a tip for bringing you a cup of coffee while you sit there. Forget it. Just read the paper or a book or magazine, chat with your friends, order something healthy off the menu. A lot of menus I've noticed in the hotel type situations where they have those buffets even have healthy heart choices marked. Typically they're going to be low fat, low calorie, but still delicious, wonderful dishes. So look for that on those menus. And now to wrap it up, I want to show you the cartoon for this chapter 8, and it's Sandy and I going to a restaurant, and we're getting ready to go in the door. And before we even get inside the place, I'm saying, okay, Sandy, we'll share a meal and skip the dessert. A very good idea. So there you go, eating out, MegaMel. Check out those bighorns. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and hopefully you'll get a little bit better look at them. There you go. That's a MegaMel take.